perfect slice, 13 by 9 pan with the carry lid and cutting tool. Joining me is the product's inventor. This is Becky Parr. Welcome back to QVC.
Thank you.
Nice to see you again. Becky and I worked together her first night on the air.
Yes.
And as I recall, it did very, very well that night. So we're super excited to be able to bring this back today. And what we've got is something that's going to help us do the perfect slice. But before we get into how this works, tell us why you invented this.
That's a very good question. You know, I'm just a housewife. I'm not a professional bakeware designer, but I had a problem that all bakers have, which is how do you feed different numbers of people equal slices so that you don't run out of food before the buffet line ends, you know?
True story.
And that has happened to me. And at the same time, I was a Weight Watcher. So I had to find a way to cook the same size servings that the recipe called for. So if it said there's 12 servings in a pan, I had to make sure I got that. So the way I did it was out of desperation. I put inch marks all around my pan.
So you got little molded into the pan, little
Yes.
hash marks that are measured by the inch.
Exactly, exactly. And these are molded into the pan. They're not painted on. They will not come off.
Right.
But I realized pretty quickly I couldn't cut a straight line. You know, if you can't draw one, you certainly can't
You can't
cut
cut. Well,
one.
that's a good point. I'm right there with you on that.
I had to invent a cutter as well. So I invented this straight edge that fits exactly across. So all I had to do was line up those marks, and let's say I needed 12 servings in order to have 200 calories, let's say, on my Weight Watchers, then I could cut perfect 3x3s. And if I was having my chili cook-off and suddenly I needed 24 slices, that could easily be rectified because I'm just going to turn that slicer on the diagonal now. And now I have perfect
And now you're doing
triangles.
perfect triangles.
That is so true.
Oh,
And
look at you, fancy.
I am so fancy. And you know, the only thing that makes a person look like an amateur baker is when their slices are not uniform. You know, people always thought that I had a caterer do my parties.
So
And-
let's talk about what colors we have, because as you mentioned, you made this for a bake and take. So there's
Yes,
a
I did.
built-in handle into the top of these, so you can bake and take these, and your perfect slice will snap right into the lid. This is
That's right.
brilliant. All right, you get one pan, one cutter in the following colors. This is the green, 500 in the green. This is the blue. Some might call it Carolina blue. I know I would. This one is 150 left. Here it is in red, popular. Then I have it for you in the gold, silver, and then finally the gold. Now all of these come to you dishwasher safe. These are also free shipping and handling today, like every item. And please use QVC.com and mobile apps because we continue to be wildly busy thanks to today's special value, Lisa's book, and now the perfect slice.
And let me tell you, you are the only one that has colored perfect slice pans.
Nobody else has color.
Nobody else has color. If you
Wow,
want
there
a
you
colored
go.
pan, and if you're looking for a gift for a baker, and let me tell you, all of us know bakers in our lives, this is the perfect gift because you can bake your cake or your stuffing or whatever you're going to take, your egg bake. You can pop that lid on, take it to
Take
your
it with
party,
you, yeah.
and after you've cut the slices that you need, you leave that pan for your hostess.
And since everything is free shipping today, why not get a couple extra and tuck these away for holiday gifts? They would be perfect for that. And I love your idea because we all get invited to a covered dish or some
Yes.
kind of holiday party or a potluck. And then you bring your favorite dessert, and then you say to your host or hostess, please keep the pan with my compliments and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you,
You know-
whatever the case may be. So this is what it's all about. How many gone now, Sean? 300 of these are now gone. We only have color at QVC. The other places
That's
the perfect
right.
slice is sold, not done in colors.
That's absolutely correct.
Let me remind everyone of colors real quickly, if I may, Becky. This is the green. I have 450 left in this beautiful blue. 5 dozen, and that's a gorgeous blue. My Tar Heels are gonna be all over that. Here's the red, most popular, is that right? And then we have the silver, 2,800 in the silver, and finally the gold. I love what you did here. This is so clever.
You know, I hear all the time from women who tell me they can't bake.
Look what you did. These are
You know,
adorable.
this
These
is
are candy corn brownies.
What I could do with a brownie mix is really amazing.
Becky, we just lost blue.
Oh,
I'm gonna take your blue away.
okay, take the blue away.
All right.
Now let me tell you
And
something.
thank goodness I have a handle. So
I
can
hear
do it
from
quickly.
people all the time who tell me they can't bake, that they burn everything and, you know, they have a terrible reputation. Let me tell you something. You are not a bad baker. You got bad bakeware. This is 8mm
I like
thick.
her. She's funny. She can stay.
This is 8mm thick. So it's guaranteed not to bend. It's not going to warp.
Can I tell you that 1,000 of these are gone now?
Oh, I'm so glad.
Here's the other thing I want to ask you, Becky,
Yes.
because you keep talking about simple baking.
Yes.
So you're telling me I can take a boxed brownie or bar mix, I can mix it up in a bowl with the eggs and the water and the oil and whatever,
Yes.
and then I can smear it in here and bake that off. I don't have to make these from scratch. This works with any kind of baking.
It works with any kind of baking. And let me tell you something, it's not just for sweet. This is also savory.
Lasagna.
Yes, and let me tell you.
Perfect for that.
What I used to do all the time, because there are 3 things you don't want in your house. You don't want snakes, you don't want mice, and you don't want hungry teenagers.
Thank you.
All of them will destroy
Thank
your house.
you. Yes.
So what I always did was, if I was making a lasagna, for instance, I would make one to bake right then, and I would prepare one, snap that lid on, and freeze it.
So
And
we
that-
can go into the freezer with these.
You can go into the freezer with it. In fact, these lids are airtight.
You know what you are? Not only are you charming, you are smart. And you are a home cook.
Yes.
Who learned how to do it better and smarter. We love you for that.
Thank you.
This is green. I have 200 left in the green. Blue's already sold out, you guys. So green is here. Then I've got red, most popular. Then I've got silver, 2,400 silver, and then I've got the copper. Gold's available. I've got various moms that are watching, standing around the studio. I'm watching you. Watch this. I saw you too, Patty Kramer. You were watching too. Everybody's looking at this going, oh my gosh, I have to make cookies, brownies all the time for the school, for the soccer
always.
game, for the block party,
And
for
let
the
me
church.
tell you, you do not want to have a small brownie on that plate. There will be bloodshed.
Well, what happens
So-
is you bring the little brownie bit and nobody eats it, and then all you have are crumbs left. You want everybody to have a perfect slice, right? That's why
Yes.
it's called perfect slice.
Exactly.
Now, this is called BergHOFF because that's your manufacturer, the folks
That
that
is
make
my
this for you.
manufacturer,
They
yes.
make this for you, but this is your design. You invented this.
I did.
Now, $49.99 is what you'd pay at retail for this, and they don't have colors. Only we have colors.
That's right.
We're $21.17 less, but you add in the free shipping today. Hello, free shipping. $26.67 less delivered to your doorstep. 2,600 of these are now gone. Green just sold out. Okay, come down here because remember, only here can you get colors. Thank you, my dear.
And let me tell you something. I hear from people who bought from us last year and said, I bought one for myself, and my daughter is always taking it. You know, why didn't I buy gifts at that time? Why
Did you all
didn't I
hear
buy
what
more
happened?
than one?
And forgive me for interrupting. Did you hear what happened when I pulled that off the other? You hear how sturdy this is? This is not going to warp, thunder, bend,
Nope.
do that. You ever been sitting in your kitchen while something's baking and hear inside the oven? They call it thunder pans, right? When your pan thunders, because it's probably a cheap or inexpensive or thin pan that's not well made and warps under the heat.
That's right.
This
it burns
won't happen.
everything.
And it
Those-
burns everything.
Burns everything.
How many of these gone now? 3,400 are gone. I only have the red, the silver, and the gold. If you want silver, 1,900 left. And this is all I have. We've sold out of the green and the blue. I'm going to ask you to do 2 things for us.
Yes, sir.
Number 1, make more. And number 2, come back and see us.
I will do
The
so.
holidays are coming. We need you.
That's right.
Thank you.
Everybody needs at least one.
Well, we appreciate you so much. It was a lot of fun
you.
working with you today.
You know, everything else is just a pan. Why not get portion control?
I agree. All right, stay on the line here. We'll get you all squared away with Perfect Slice. Stacy's got trivia for us, and we've got a lot more fun happening. It's 4 big hours of In the Kitchen with David.
Yeah.